What's up, YouTube? It's Mitch back with another video to break down this Wednesday slate. We've got half the games going on right now. Pirates just took the lead. We've got half of the games tonight, and I'm going to go over tonight's slate. Remember, these plays are exclusively in the Sharp app and the Sharp app Discord. I have 4 plays today. I actually had 5 plays today. So be sure to get into the Sharp app Discord. Get Pro, $9.99 using code NBA23. Use the link in the description in order to get that. And hey, let's win together, right? As you can see on the screen, we've got my lock bet of the day. We'll get into that in a second. Remember to follow me on Twitter at @Mitch. I've got my pick right here. If you like them sloppy, that's what we're going to get into today. If we go into the Sharp app, one of my favorite tools is the Prize Picks Proptimizer. Remember, you can get $100 guaranteed if you donate, or if you put in $100 at Prize Picks. Use the code in the description, and let's win together. If we look at the Proptimizer, I love using the Proptimizer to see kind of what props I'm looking at. Something I really like today is Brian Bayo over 5Ks. Bayo is a killer in the league. The A's are stinky. Let's ride with Bayo today for sure. Over 5. I really like that. Over 5. Even 5.5, you see, has great odds on it. Like, let's roll with Brian Bayo. That is your free play of the day, my friends. Brian Bayo over 5.5 Ks. Let's get it. Today, what we're going to do is let's go through my lock bet of the day. You can see JV, the Cy Young King, on the cover. We're going to look at this White Sox and Mets game. These two teams scored 23 runs last night. That's crazy. It's not going to happen again. Let's talk about why. These two teams are bottom 10 in OPS over the past 30 days. And they've got 2 pitchers on the mound that have been all right, especially if we're looking at Justin Verlander, right? We're looking at like a 6-1 game. The line is at 9 runs right now. I think that the Mets kill in this game. I think that they really do. Tuti Toussaint is not great, and I think that he gives up a little bit of runs. JV, we're looking at his Baseball Savant page. Obviously, the numbers aren't incredible, but if we are looking at his splits at home, he's a killer, right? 7 games. He's got a 2.57 ERA, a whip of 1.7 right there. He only 12 earned runs over the course of 7 games, and he's been really good lately at home, right? We looked at his last few. He's given up 3 runs to the Dodgers, 2 runs to the Padres. At home, 0 runs. At home, 0 runs. Like, he's been able to get deep into games, and we're feeling okay about the way that he's pitching right now. And the White Sox are not an offensive juggernaut here, right? They're not going to score 11 runs again. That's just not going to happen, right? Especially because we know that this offense is dormant, right? And we looked at Tuti Toussaint, all-time baseball name, by the way. All-time baseball name. He doesn't have enough stats to really record. He's faced, I think, 60 batters this year, something like that. He hasn't been great, but he hasn't allowed more than 2 runs. So we're looking at a bullpen game here out of the White Sox, and I think that the Mets will be able to pounce on them a little bit. But 9 is a lot of runs, especially with JV on the mound. I like JV under 2.5 runs allowed tonight. The White Sox offense is, like I said, dormant. They are not a sleeping giant. This team is not a good team. The over, I was looking at it, the over 9 runs has only hit twice over the past 9 games for the Mets, and I'm sure it's similar for the White Sox, especially, on the road. Tuti Toussaint has not been great, but he hasn't been bad, right? Only 7 earned runs over the course of a couple starts. He's gotten into a few games. He's kind of getting his rhythm as the league goes on. All we need is one good performance out of him, right? And that's tonight from Tuti Toussaint. He's 27 years old. I think that we have a decent chance to hit this under today. We got White Sox, Mets under. My other play is Brian Bayo over 5.5 strikeouts. Verlander hasn't been hit hard. Tuti Toussaint, all he has to do is just only give up like 5 runs. That's all we're like, just 5 runs. A 5-1 game, a 6-1 game. Nothing too crazy here today. If you want all of my picks, I have 5 picks today. I just gave you 2. I have 6 picks today. If you want them, use the link in the description. Use code NBA23 to get $9.99 for your first month. Use my link in the description. Go ahead and shoot me a screenshot. Shout out DLC for using my code yesterday. That was so awesome. Use my code in the description. Let's win together. We're going to go on a huge win streak here. I can feel it. Have a good Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow.